Hey everyone, welcome back to Evony with Genghis. So, wanted to go over a couple other things from the big buff date yesterday. So, there's a couple things that I've uncovered, and a couple things just to remind you guys going forward, things that came from last event. First thing right here, about maybe 3-4 weeks ago, I did a video on Save Your Dragon battle points, tokens, I guess. Don't use them in the event and save them, and you'll get a nice reward in resources. So let's take a look. I have 440. I didn't use them for, I think, the last 2 events, and I'm going to get 2 million of each. Or, well, no, sorry, not 2 million of each. 2 million total resources, and then all that other stuff. So let's open it up and see what I get. So pretty cool, 220 million, a lot of speed, some gold. And then there's some other stuff up here. This one kind of went unnoticed. Here we have the Violet Glory chest. I'm not sure, I can't remember what event it is that this one comes in, but it's just one of those events that comes all the time. But you open it and you get the 30-day skin. But if you don't want it because you got better ones, now it has or Dawn of Civilization Glory chest. So you get an option of which one to choose. And inside here is actually pretty nice. So 20 million resources of each, refined stones, etc. So I'm absolutely going to choose that because I have no use for the skin anymore. So let's just go through that, open them all up. They're just taking space in my inventory. If it was a permanent one, I'd probably keep it, at least one of them. But I just got no time for the temporary stuff. So anyways, that's it. Now let's get into the Glory Arena. And if we take a look here, if you go into challenges, so if I pick one, I can't challenge anymore. I'm out of challenges for the day. But I thought you got to choose what you're fighting. So if we go into battle logs here, and we just pick one here, let's go. And you'd fight 3 battles. So you actually fight ground versus ground, archer versus archer, and horse versus horse. I thought originally, and a lot of people did, you get to select which battle you want. So you could look and pick and be like, hey, my horse is better than their horse. And I was picking all my battles based on, oh, they got less red stars over there. I'm fully ascended. I'm going to go horse versus horse. But all 3 actually fight each other. So that's pretty good. And then one thing you should actually really consider doing. So look over here. This is another player I went against. If you look, so I have the biggest march size on server, but he has more power. How? Because he probably went with a 300%, spent the gems to get a larger march size. Very smart move. Very good investment for 25,000 gems. I went with the 200%, but the point of all of this is that you should be using a march size buff for it. Even if it's just a 100%, whatever you can afford, use something. Don't go in with nothing because you want to do as best you can, and obviously march size matters. It's the most important factor in the game. And one other big change. So let's take a look here. So when you find an epic historic general, you have the option of buying the token. Let's see what that means. Hopefully we can find one. Come on, we're at Tavern 35. We can't get one yet. There we go. Your tavern has high quality general. Are you sure you want to refresh now? So I click on him and look, I can recruit him or I can buy the general token. Exact same price, but what this does, and this is actually pretty cool, he goes into your fragments. So let's show you right here. So what I mean, he goes into this. You get the token. It saves you 10,000 gems. You don't have to use 10,000 gems to get him anymore. It's actually a pretty nice move by Evony. One thing I'd really like them to do for us also, if we click on the dismiss button, I'd like them to combine this. Why can't I get all of it? I used all of that, right? So it should be all mine. I shouldn't have to pick between which one I get. But all in all, good change, saving us 10,000 gems each time. And the final part of the update that I missed and some people have pointed out was in the promotion, you can only actually go up 2 levels here. without spending an obscene amount of money. So let's go into here. This is what I was looking for. Where do you purchase this? And actually, you have to cake it. So if you want to advance, you got to get to cake 6 to get 5 radiant medals. And if you want to go all the way, you'll get 10 radiant medals. So, that is very expensive, a lot of money. Cake 10 is $2,000. Cake 6, I think it's about $800. Can someone let us know in the comments? I know that cake 5 is, I think, $350. And then, so it might be about $600 actually. But anyways, very expensive amount of money to move up. Especially, I do get the feeling, CoinStrike or not, people are scaling back their spending. So I guess it will be a case of the who has it and who don't have it, right? Coming forward in battlefields. But that's kind of always what the game is spend money, have an advantage. Not necessarily win, but have an advantage. So anyways, let me know if you guys saw all that stuff in the updates, anything else I may have missed, and like, subscribe, leave a comment.